Hmm. How's it going, Squirtle? How you doing? Gonna have some fun. Alright, we got 2 games tonight. One, I think it's gonna be a very short game, so we have 2 planned. First thing is first. So, first off, tonight, we are gonna play Interogation091. Get into it. I'll launch it because it starts up soon as we get in here. Okay. Oh. And we go back to here. Alright. Just need to see if it works. It does. It's wild. We now start the interrogation. So, do you remember anything? Not really. Cameras. You married? No. What cameras? You have kids. Oh. I have to restart the game. I realized I fucked up. Didn't answer honestly. We did not answer honestly. Oh, but I answered yes. So that's not. All right, time to play interrogation. Let's retry this, don't we? My waffle gum. Wear headphones. John Smith. I'll be asking some questions. There are 2 cameras though. Yes or no on the table. So yes. Now start the interrogate. Wait, do you hear that? No. I'm not married. Are you living alone? No. I don't live alone. Do you live with your family? Yes. Into it. I don't like how he says that. Do you have a job? Nope. I'll have a passion. I have 2 very favorable ones. Playing games. That is one of them. Very, very interesting. I don't like how he's saying that. What are you trying to do to me? Take a break. Okay. Oh, okay. Through my vibes. You feeling fine? Yeah, pretty good. You want to be? Of course I do. Who doesn't? You want to be successful? Oh, I got noise. Excuse me? Fucking excuse me? Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't like these questions no more. Yeah, I'm sure. Take break. Okay, take break. I love the elevator music for this intense ass game. I don't like that noise. What the fuck does that mean? Excuse me? Do I say yes or no to this one? What do you think? What the fuck do I say to this? I don't want to leave at this point. You said it. Did you regret something recently? No. You think you live with a purpose? God, I hope so. Do you know what? I'm gonna say no because I don't understand that question anymore. Make me question. Oh, fuck no. Are you satisfied? No. Do you still think you're in an interrogation? That makes me question. I don't think so. I don't think so now. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm being Hitlered. And I fell over. I guess so, man. What the fuck? I'm still alive. Somehow. Look how. You hear how loud these footsteps are? My god.
Warning. Subject Bureau. 4, 3, 2. Has escaped containment cell. All conscious steps must stay to
Oh, that's me.
safety measures.
Nice. What the fuck is that? What the? First of all, what the hell was that? That was a very interesting game. Thank you for making the game Waffle Gum. But what the hell did I just play? What did I just play? Interesting game. But that's why we had two. Okay. That's why we have two games. Because that was just absurd. That's what that was. Alright, time to watch the other game. I didn't know how long that game was going to be, so I planned it. I didn't think I was going to like that. Thank you. I had fun with that one. That one was good. I just needed some rest, and I was able to complete it, so good. That. Yeah, that was a wild game. Alright. Well, you can hear it. You can hear it already. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that ever again. We're playing the Stanley Parable. Let's have some fun in the game. End is never, the end is never, the end is never. End is never, the end, and then end is loading, never. I've never ever seen the Stanley. Me neither. Definitely have not. I've heard some things about it. That the only things I've heard is Stanley, and loading takes 7 years. Really? Oh, cool. Then I have one more game. If it only takes an hour. Do 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 do.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
That's terrible cable.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for
That's a very good question. Well, he had to press them down for so long, so he didn't have to like actually type.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What
Something
happened?
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
True.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Why am I so fucking fast?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Very good
room.
question.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That is very bright out. Yeah, Stanley. Or Stanley died. It's very possible Stanley died and it's the last thing he remembers. The office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Krabs, dude. Krabs.
Yet there was not a single
Tips
person
for
here
not getting
either.
fired.
Feeling a
Less.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hello, fancy. Bathroom. Yeah, like seriously though. It's a hell of an office, dude. What the fuck?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
It's been a while, but
amazing.
I don't know if I'll do it on stream. I used to do them though.
Passageway.
Oh, passageway. What the fuck? And Stanley's left. That would be wild. Oh, loading. Yeah, this is all a dream.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hey, yo, what? Escape? No, we're gonna keep going.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whoa.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh,
Their
one
true
fired.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
My God.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his
Matrix has taught me
entire
many
life
things, and that's one of
utterly
them.
blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Anyways. Let's go on up. That's not terrifying.
And when at last he found the source...
Probably should have waited. Is that it?
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wild. Did I actually just beat him? Now, hold up a minute.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope, this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, shit.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good job, Stanley. Smile. Alright, off we go.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Alright, cool.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I beat the game.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I found myself in a facility, the mind control facility.
So bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I found a mind control facility and I pressed the power off and then a door opened and I walked outside. Smile.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Hey, yo, who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who they got under their control?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be
That's
the
a
one to
long
do
ass
this,
cable, dude.
to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Do I pick it up? Quickly, do I pick it up? What? You're very wild.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, I did
No,
unplug
that
the phone.
wasn't supposed
Yeah,
to
you're
be a
stupid.
choice. How did you do that? You
There's a
actually
big ass cable right here.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
What's his papers?
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I can crouch.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Hey, what
Choice.
the fuck?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend
I swear
years
they're gonna call him
helping improve the
Stanley.
quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which
That
choice
second
would
option
you
sounds
make?
pog. I'll make the
Remember
second
that
option.
unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Fucking what? You think I'm supposed to be doing a what?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
Is that a
is the
crocodile?
best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Hey yo,
Welcome
what the
back.
fuck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Go this way.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We
Great
just
story.
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Sounds like a flaw on your part. Alright, back we go.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in
The yellow one looks pretty good.
world.
I like how he said real world. I don't sound good.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
No.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh, look,
hurry
what
back
the
in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Do I do it again? I go back? Alright, so we do actually gotta go this way this time. Not gonna reset. Yeah, I got it working.
Oh, it's ruined.
Hey, yo.
I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Hey, look, that chair's
For
on the
what?
floor.
What did you get out of that? What did
Yeah,
you
maybe
think
the chair's
was
open.
so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, don't you fucking dare.
I have to.
Hey. Well, that didn't work.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That
Yeah, but I'm not
hadn't
Stanley, so
even
suck a dick.
occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh.
Yeah.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
I did see it. It was
tried so
terrible.
hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Which way do we go?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left or right? Which one do we go, Squirrel? Do we dare go through the right? It's on you now. Yeah, let's go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
So we do have to go.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
We do have to go through the left. We'll go through the left this one time.
The story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You thought.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright, we'll go actually go through the left this
Stanley
time.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why can't I go down? Go down. Hey, the sign's not there. Go this way. This is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Hey yo, what you doing to the
Shocked,
panda,
unraveled,
dude?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely
This is
behind this door lay
business
all the
strategy.
answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I mean, I just.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Right, yeah.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
No, I'm actually trying to, man.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Alright, Dick.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
to the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Wait.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Yeah.
Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
That really it? And we're back, baby. Let's go. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So that was a different ending.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered
Do we
the
do it
door
again?
on his left.
Do we do it again? Yeah, I think we do it again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I actually didn't take this.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Going down we go, baby.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I can't go anywhere else. Alright. I gotta go this way.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Make a decision, old man.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. That's a van. And it's on. How did this thing get in here? Oh, there's a door behind it. Okay. Why is it on? Welcome to the TV room, baby.
No. This isn't right at all. You're
This
not
is what was
supposed to be here
the
yet.
first
This is all
ending.
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to
Mind control room, baby.
Am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Look at this
Rather
area,
than
dude.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No,
This
I swear to
time,
God.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No one...
Wait, why is there so many?
I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Everything
5,
should be-
6.
Oh, did something
doors.
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then.
Yo,
It's an
why is there
adventure.
so many?
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Which one do we go through? Which one do we go through? Good. Let's go with right. All the way right.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, I swear to
I
God.
find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
And it's gonna ruin my day.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
At
room.
420.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay,
What the fuck?
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Anything? No, nothing. Can't go anywhere, so. Oh boy.
Aha! I knew we'd missed
What the-
something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
What the
I
fuck?
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot
Yay.
of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know
Aww.
you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out
That's a
by
very good
whatever
question.
this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh.
All right, I've got a solution.
The
This time, to
adventure
make sure we
line.
don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That's new. How do I go this way?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh. I guess I gotta go back. Alright, let's see.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very
How the
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay,
Okay.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence
I can't go up
rests
this line.
inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa,
I don't even know what the...
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Sounds very Russian. It really does.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
It really is.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Hey, look where we are.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say
That's
forget
rude.
the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
I don't know
Something
about you, dude.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No. Alright, I guess I gotta go this way. This is very empty.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use
Yeah.
your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I hate this so far.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Ah,
No
screw you.
lines
You
or
don't like the line, I like the
monologues.
line.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Up and off it goes.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
You know what? You're telling me to go that way. I'm going this way.
I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Yeah.
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I don't even know. Let us take the fucking. They're the same door.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're
Are
telling
these?
me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
That's wild.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this,
Wait, which one are we at?
thing, wall. Well, who consulted
Which
me?
one are we at?
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the
Just before the
destination
fifth?
or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about
Okay.
the journey.
That's
and
where
not
we
the
are. Alright, thank you.
destination. So I hope
I had
that's
no
where
idea what we were
are
doing.
right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Guess
in
what?
the meantime, if you do happen to have a
Play the story. Done.
all of his co-workers were gone.
So we
What
actually
did
gotta
it mean?
play this time.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Why is this car
He
here?
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
That is also a
Why
very
did
good
doors
question.
close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait, hold on a
He
second.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How
I
could
hate
it
this
be?
dude.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to
It
take
does.
responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Yeah.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
That's very true.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Stanley's not normal.
I am okay.
He was about to cry. Anyway, still there. I thought.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Ain't that the truth?
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Excuse me?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
Excuse me?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
No, you ain't.
and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way,
Someone
seeing
thinks
this
this
man
if
made
he
her feel better.
collapse on the ground.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Now you just killed him. And what? And we're not done.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
I think Stanley died.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing
No,
but
he
you
like just
all this
collapsed
time.
off the building,
There's someone you've been
kind of just
neglecting, Stanley.
talking to himself,
Someone
and
you've
collapsed.
forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fuck you.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
No, just you going
You've given me
insane.
absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I feel like I actually want to go through this door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm
What do we
looking for
rate
some
him?
real critical feedback here.
What do we rate this section of the map? I have an idea what we should give him. What should we do it? I have an idea. That's what I was thinking.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
There's a leaderboard. Good on it. Excuse me? Just say 2 seconds.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Playing a game. What the?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you
Excuse
give
me?
it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Alright, I'll be right back.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your
Made
input
him
was
quit.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Won't let me
Well, I'll
jump.
say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this,
can't
Stanley.
jump.
I'm going
No,
to build
I'll
a
let it break
house.
anything.
This will go here, no, here, and then.
Watching him build a house for us out of dirt.
Let's see,
Like a
what
nerd.
does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've
Ugly.
only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I leave. I guess we gotta go in.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh,
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
nope. This looks fucking cringe.
This is far more
Look at the old
open-ended than I
texture.
had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, that was rude. There you go.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out.
Are we in
listening
Portal?
To me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
This is Portal, isn't it?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
I'm actually fine with this new game.
No, actually, you know what? I think
Oh,
that's
you're a
plenty.
dick.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
How the hell did I survive that? Oh, no. No, not going that way. Oh, alright, going off we go. Oh. I am more confused than ever. I'm just glad the guy's gone. Oh no. Very yellow light. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
There goes again. Alright. Off we go.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Come on, I really want to climb these boxes. I can't.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers
I
were
do
gone.
good.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too much, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We did good. We followed directions.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's
Oh,
clearly...
yeah, wait.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Been here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just
It is, yeah.
need to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I hate this dude.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Shut
What
up.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait.
Yep.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Games give goddamn migraine.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
We've already done this part of the game.
Story.
Upset.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
This is weird.
You know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Again, we've done this already.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel bad about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I want to find the
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get
That's
lost,
what I want to do. I want to find that display again.
The Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
I want to find the display again.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
You will find out.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Go on here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Smile.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
I just want to see the display one more time.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, I missed. Oh, wrong one. Alright.
Now, yes, this
I want to see the display.
Exciting.
Then
Just
when?
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I'm just gonna stand here.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
Able to go anywhere
You're
or do
telling
anything.
me
And we start something.
That's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all
I want
this
to do
goes?
7 for some reason.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Alright. This game is weird. Do we keep playing? I don't know about that. I don't think we do. Alright, we're gonna stop playing the Stanley Parable. It's interesting. Why? It's a wild game. It's a wild game. Hold up. First thing to do is uninstall the Stanley Parable. Come here, you. Let me uninstall. Uninstall the game. I don't want it. I don't want it. Then that's gone. Yeah, no. That was an interesting game though. It was a wild game. That's all I gotta say about that one. We'll find out in a minute. Game is wild. As far as I can. I thought Interogation and the Stanley Parable were gonna take longer. So, third game. Yes, and I. That works. Over here. Add. No. Oh. That's loud. That's very loud. Ah, motherfucker. Yeah. Playing MrKrabsTaxEvasion. So it's time to play Mr. Krabs Tax Evasion. And he's got a gun. But Bob, me boy, the IRS is after me. It's not paying for me taxes. Anyway, that's the key. The burger mobile. And the police. Get me, boy. You go on me, boy. I'll beat you at the plane. Oh, Mr. Krabs overdose like. Where's the key? Not here? Okay. There's the key. Over there. Oh boy. This crab was captured by IRS. Oh no. Alright, let's go. Died. So after me for not paying me taxes. Got the key for the paddy wagon and then head to the secret plane and then we'll escape. Oh, we know what we're doing now. I hate how deep they make his voice. It's like Batman. How did I go down so quickly? What? Just like get this. Alright, we gotta go. It's like how they breathe straight into the mic. True. Paddy wagon's over there, baby. This. The jellyfish landed. That's pain. Wait, did you hear that? Why is that song playing at that point? Go. Let's go. I don't want to touch those guys anymore. Got him. Game is still. It's so strange. Gotta stay on the road. Barnacle Boy plus Mermaid Man equals new. Okay. It's strange, nonetheless. Alright, got him. Mr. Krabs has an assault rifle. I don't know why this game isn't weird. I get to control it. Oh my god, I'm driving. Oh boy. I have to dodge the tax notices. Oh, where you going? Where the fuck did it just go? Money! Money! The Flying Dutchman. Oh, it's a Flying Dutchman. Alright. That's the plane. Gotta go. Punch bomb me, boy. Relax and bullworm. Where you at? It wasn't difficult. What the fuck is this game, dude? Too late for that one. They really do be in that mic. We evaded the IRS. Let's go, baby. Oh my god, that wild ass game. God, that was wild. 3 games. It's an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah. My god. I don't know. I'm technically just getting content to be. I need to think about it. I need to see it. Alright. We are playing a game called You Are Not Playing the Game. Find out how this goes. Hold, please. Alright. Game to work, please. Definitely playing MCon. No? Okay. So playing. You are not playing this game. Press space. Oh, we woke it. Excuse me? Oh, we broke it. God damn it. Game. What about it though? That's something far better. Okay then. Now that all that is, welcome to the game. Don't get the wrong idea though. You'll be the one playing. You'll be the one entertaining me. Put it simply, you're the game. Oh. Proper challenge. Oh, just to be fair, I will give a tip. This section only use mouse. Oh. How about this? Bitch. The hole was quite up. I made a fit. Oh, mother. Bitch. Starts to get on my nerves. If I can't walk, then I'll just fly. Thank you, doggo. Love being in pain. How about this then? Love to see you try. By the way, I'm the creator of the game. Hey, it's a bear. As for how it sounds like that's kind of just. Hi. First cartridge 2, but enough of that. You and I will be getting out of here soon. Useless. Is that a middle finger? Back now. Wait up. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is difficult as a motherfucker. Why is this so difficult? Hey, friend. Troublesome. Decided to eliminate you myself. Oh boy. That's not how it's supposed to work. Hey, it's me, the creator of the game. Heard you got beaten up. Pretty bad. Bad. Let's give it a second try though. Nah, don't bother. I didn't code input for it. Let's get upgrading. Looking good. Now you know what to do. Go beat the hell out of that red slab. Let's go, baby. You again. Make some dust. Damn. Hold on. Now let's get out of here and play some game. We're chilling with the bear, baby. This has been a while. That's all I gotta say. Entire thing, been a while. I like the music though. And you. Thank you for playing. Yes, sir. Say again? No. That was a wild game. And that's it. That game. Okay. I don't want to play any more of those games. Oh. We do. Alright, that's what? Which door? Alright. Alright, we're playing adulting. Westwood of Weary. Tax. Coffee filters. Dog for walk. All payments. Adopting. Seven. Out we go. F5. Keys under the pizza. Hog. Alright. Back upstairs. Back. Yes, Be careful. Ah. Got some stuff to do. Call parents. Try really hard, but you don't have the energy for. Damn, what'd you do? Alright. Got some stuff to do. Post office, right here. I don't want to wait. Go back. Thank you, love. You. Alright, cool. Yeah, I should go to the store. So. Alright, cool. Cool, got coffee. Cool. Still online. Oh, get out. Turn the book. Overdue. Usually they make you pay money for that one. And it's our house. Yep. My dog. make coffee. Actually get some energy. Cool. Call parent. Alright, dog. Park, park. Go to park. Come on, dog. Where are we going? Beautiful. Oh, we got left. Tax return at call parent. Alright, tax. Alright, time to wait in line. Hoping that be down your back. Thank you. Alright, last thing to do. You can call your parents tomorrow. Adulting. I don't know what these games are. Games have been wild. That was a wild game, nonetheless. Only one. What's? A little concerned for this game. A little concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing Bird by Example. Shall we see? Why do I look like that? Go beat up the other birds. What the fuck is this game? Alright. You annoy me. What in the fuck am I going? Why is this a bird, by the way? What's this? Oh, I'm dead. Come here, fucker. You're stupid. What the fuck is it? That's a feed of birds. Guessing. Bitch, come here. I don't understand what the point of this game is. Why is it 37? Why is this flashing death now? Why does it say 40? Alright, this game's weird. The fuck is this game? Don't play it. Not play that game either. But playing, dude. That's not bad. I gotta get up early. That's just gonna have a droid. Do a follow. All these random videos. TikTok for clips. Find out soon. And Twitter's just what's on my mind. Ugh. And every Wednesday night, I do. You guys want to watch? If you suggest a movie for us to watch, there's a plan for events in the and do. But you guys gotta be that one. There's so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.